Hello everyone, this is Merle. I'm Singer, the Relationship Miracle Worker. How are you doing today? Guess what? I know you didn't know it, but it's Thanksgiving. Yay! And I am Merle. I'm Singer, the Relationship Miracle Worker. I have been married over 50 years to the same man, happily. I figure I ought to know something about relationships. Okay, I don't know anything, or I don't know much about anything else, but I do know about relationships. So every week after Thursday Thoughts with Merle and Patty, every week I do Merle's Pearls, and I pick a relationship topic. If you have one you'd like me to cover, let me know. I'm open. But in the meantime, my topic for today is, are you having relationship issues? And whose fault is it? And I picked that topic, because a lot of people I have experienced blame. They're really excellent at saying, he did this, she did that, they did this and that. It's their fault, it's his fault, it's her fault. Yes. I think that what happens is that people are missing the point. When we have relationship issues, I'm going to say, maybe not 100% of the time. No, definitely not 100% of the time. I can think of when it's not 100% of the time. But most of the time, the people that are at fault for a bad relationship are the people. I mean, both. If you're having issues with your relationship, it's gonna be partly your fault. So here's the deal. Let's not get so worried about whose fault it is. More to the point is, do we care? Is it a relationship we want to keep? And if it's a relationship that we do want to keep, then what do we do? How do we keep it? I think that that's much a more constructive approach to what ails you, so to speak, than It's not helpful to blame other people. Because when you blame other people, you become the victim of the problem. It's not my fault, it's their fault. Poor me, poor me, poor me. And I'm saying to you, there's no point. There's no advantage. Well, there is an advantage to saying poor me, poor me, poor me. The advantage is you don't have to do anything. You can just collapse in a chair and be a victim. But if you want to make changes, if you want to have a happier life somehow, then you have to do something. Because whatever you're doing now is getting the result you have now. But you don't like the result you have now. So you're going to have to do something different. And I can't tell you from afar what you have to do that's different, but you're close up and you can take a look and you can decide for yourself. And, okay, so you say, oh, Merle, I don't know what to do. And I say, okay, if you don't know what to do anything different. If you usually go to the left, this time go to the right. Whatever you do something different. That's all you have to do. And then you evaluate. Well, did that work? Was that good? What was good about it? What was bad about it? Okay, it didn't work. Then, next step. Whatever you do something different from the different thing you did and everything else you've ever done. Do something different. Listen, that's what science is all about. That's what scientists do in the lab, is they say, this doesn't work, I'm going to do something different. you can do the same thing. Be the scientist in your own life lab and do something different. Then it's not a matter of whose fault is. It's only a matter of, I have something going on in my life right now and I'm not thrilled with it. So I'm going to do, not really sure what I can do to change it, but I know that what I'm doing now isn't working. So you have so much freedom. There are a million things you could do. Anything else in the world you can do from what you're doing now. Do one of those things. Do something different. And okay, so that's the one major thing I want to say to you. And I want to back it up with, if you want to make changes in your life, it requires making changes in your life. So you can't, complaining is not enough. Complaining maybe says, I'm aware of. I'm at least to the point where I've analyzed my life to say, okay, this isn't working. So that's good. So you've taken step one. I'm aware of this isn't working in my life. That's good. But that's not enough. Next step, now that you know what's not working, that's it. You have to do something else. You have to do something else. You can't complain about something else. You can't talk and not do. So, and as I said before, and I'm repeating now in case you came in late, do something. If what you have been doing isn't working out to a life that you're completely satisfied with, then do something different. That's all. And that's the wonderful thing, is you don't have to know. You don't have to be perfect at. You don't have to say, oh, I have the answer, I'm going to get 100. You don't have to get 100 in this test of life. You only have to get a passing grade. So, and if passing grade isn't quite enough, that's like surviving and not thriving, okay, then learn one other fact. Do one other thing differently and see if that works. Whether it works or not, you've already learned something. So if you've learned, okay, this doesn't work and that doesn't work, 3 cheers. That's a couple of things you no longer have to do because you already know that doesn't work. So what do you do next? You take the next step and you do, again, something different from what you've done already. The major important thing to know is that nothing will change if you don't change it. It seems so obvious, and yet many of us get really comfortable about snuggling down in our sofa and saying, oh, this is bad and that's bad. Oh, no. You have to get a little uncomfortable. You have to get up and move